Right, how do I do this? Hi everyone, welcome back. It is April. Wow, almost quarter of a year has gone. More than quarter of a year has gone. 1/3 of a year has gone. It's almost spring in Edmonton. Still snowing outside. This month, coffee for our Roaster Club, the main bag is Panama Caturra wash from Finca Carmen. This is located in Volcan area of Panama in the Cherokee province. And this one is from Lot 4. Lot 4 is the plot that's quite high at about 1800 meters above sea level for Caturra. It's one of my favorite plots. We've been buying Caturra from this particular plot of land or plot in the farm for a few years now. We like that it's very clean coffee, comfortable, but also with vibrant acidity as well. So today we are going to try to get both of that with smooth body. So we'll see if we can actually do that. Today we are using the UFO V3. This is Triton, so it's plastic, and the bottom do come off, and you can use it with Hario switch as well. But today we're just going to be using UFO, and we are using type F paper. This is the V2 paper. It is fast, however, because how smooth it is on the crepe, the fines can get stuck easier, so it's become slightly slower, especially when using with the UFO, because the UFO have a lot of surface area that are smooth, and so it doesn't allow a lot of bypass in water. Recipe today, also quite simple. We are using 20 grams of coffee. We are going to do a large bloom, okay? 20 grams of coffee, 300 grams of water, so 1:15 ratios, 80 grams of bloom, and then we are going to go all the way up to 200. So 80, 120, 50, 50. 4 pour total. So we're gonna increase the agitation toward the later part of the brew to bring out that sweetness. And then earlier part, we have that large bloom to increase that acidity that we want. So we'll try to get that balance between vibrant acidity, sweet cup, smooth and syrupy mouthfeel. We'll see. For today, I'm using the FEMOBOOK A2. It's battery operated. We're using 1.5 rotation on this one. 20 grams. So, and it's going to be a medium in terms of grind size. There we go. Turn it on. Let's go. A2 is a portable grinder using the same burst set as the Q-Air. And while it's not the fastest grinder, it is very convenient. 20 grams. I hope this grind side works. Magnetic. Whoa, we're gonna tap. Perfect. All right, 20 grams of coffee. Okay, water 94. We're gonna go up to 80, so a large bloom. And with the UFO, the surface area is higher than other dripper because of the angle, as it is an 80-degree angle, so it spread out the coffee bed more than other. 45 seconds, and then we're gonna go up to 200. On this part, we're gonna do a slow pour as well. And then on the later part, the last two part, we are going to add water quite fast to increase that agitation. Nice, 200. And at around 1 minute 30, we're gonna add that next 50 to 250. I think this coffee is a quite good introduction for people that are just getting into specialty coffee. Okay, 130. You can see a little faster on the pour. The result is that the water from the spout will go slightly deeper into the coffee bed, create more agitation, and therefore creating a little bit more of that extraction. Okay, at 2 minutes, we're gonna add the next 50. Perfect. 299.9. Okay, and then we're gonna let it sit. At this point, you may feel like it might be stalling, but that's fine. It should finish 3 minutes 30 to 4 minutes, and that's totally fine for this coffee. While we wait, Steely's back, so I get to share coffee. Using the Geisha Murderers. Geisha Murderers. From UFO as well. And then I'm also using the origami barrel flavor cup, medium size. As for flavor notes, when we were cupping this coffee, we got green grapes, pear, a little bit of peaches, almond, honey. So you can see that acidity to come out first and then that sweet notes to come out a bit later, toward the end. All right, we're at 4 minutes. Just a few drops left here and there. Honey, stone fruit, quite a bit of grapes. This one for Steely.
Cheers, cheers.
Steely said it's pretty good, yeah. For this coffee, the long brew is totally fine. You can grind a little coarser to bring up that acidity, but from your first sip, you will feel initially that acidity, vibrancy to come out first. You have that green grape. For me, I got a lot of green grapes, pears, a little bit of peach acidity, not as floral as like fresh peach, or not as sweet, like fruit sweetness, but then toward later of the tasting, you get that honey, that almond, pecan, that nuttiness do come out a little bit more toward the end. The finish is actually quite smooth. For this one, syrupy on the mouthfeel. So I think I got what I wanted for this coffee. That's it for our April subscription Roaster Club coffee, which is the Finca Carmen, Panama Geisha, actually Panama Caturra. So follow us on Instagram for new updates, and also sign up for our newsletter for like new coffee, new gears, whatever else. And if you're in Vancouver, check out Moving Coffee in Richmond. Cool shirt. Hopefully we'll get to make more cool shirt this year. I think we have capacity to do that, to get more merch. Any questions, any requests, drop it in the comment. I guess I'll try to answer them as much as I can. For now, thank you very much everyone for joining and for subscribing, for your support. Happy April 2026. Bye.